Okie dokie. See if we can't get some action going. It's here last night. Caught a few. Nothing to write home about. I thought my pants were down over my boots for a second. Hey, Gray Wolf. Good to see you. Gray Wolf Outdoors. Who else we got in here? Roll call. This water's sure clear. Yeah, I was surprised I had luck last night using this KVD square bill crankbait. I buy them because they're on sale, like 50 cents at Rural King in the fall. But I've never had any luck with them. Yeah, that clear water's pretty clear. It's not good if you're trout fishing because they can see you. I remember, I think it was year before last, I had to hide from them, like hide behind a bush while I was casting. Well, I might have just had a bite. Hard to tell. It's rocky bottom. Feels real similar to what a strike would feel like. Harry Angus. That's a good one. I didn't even realize the name until after I said it. That's a good trolling name. Because that could really be like somebody's real name. 100%. Harry Angus. And if it is your real name, I'm sorry for making fun. But I highly doubt it is. But it's possible. MacGyver, MacGyver's son, his name was Angus. Angus MacGyver. Grey Wolf says, "Hey, Harry." Oh, we're snagged up. Let's see if it'll float free. Let some of them waves do its thing. Shoot, that's far close enough to where I'm about to walk out there and get it. Oh, we're free. All right. I don't have no waders on. I usually do. I think we can go a little further, especially if we stand on some bricks. I could have swore when I got here that first lock was open. Well, technically it's the last lock, but when I was driving down the road, I could have swore it was open. There's a filter on this microphone. I'm gonna switch it off just so when I get home I can see what the waves sound like with the filter on and off. Cause some filters, my old mics, the filters would totally block out the waves. Like, it's so loud you can't hear yourself talk. I'd get home and watch a video and just total silence. It kind of like messed the video up. But let's see what time. 6 minutes in, I switched the filter off so I can see what it's like when I get home. I just had a wave go in my boot. Oh, I gotta back up. I just got hit again. It's too soon to have wet feet. I just got here. Dang, we got some rollers coming. Don't seem like big waves because the swells are spaced out so much. So you don't even really see it coming. It's just like the water gets super high. Alright, let's quit drawing and get serious about catching. See if we can't catch something. Oh, snagged up. Let's see if we can't get it free. Yep, it's free. See, this lure, I was up on the pier up there last night and I couldn't get it to dive down deep enough. Now I'm having the opposite effect. Now it's diving too much. I'm hugging bottom too much. I was actually wishing I had some split shot sinkers to put on it so it would sink. Now I actually brought a couple split shots. It's all I could find. You believe that? I call myself a fisherman, and that's all the split shots I could find. The bad thing is I guarantee I got a half dozen assorted split shot things never been open. Dang, that wave got me too. I about tripped. I was walking backwards. I'm about to fall. I've just been losing my footing for the past 10 seconds. I was walking backwards and stumbled over a rock, and that's about all she wrote. Took me 10 seconds to get my footing. We got Jason Hahn. That's like the same name as Angus. He had a dash I6V and Angus got a dash C9J. What's up with that? Explain yourself. We got Luisto D. It says, I like fishing. You been fishing today, Luis? Grey Wolf says, hey, Jace. Oh, we just had one. I wasn't paying attention. I could have got that if I was paying attention. I was reeling and looking at chat. I was reading a book and it said humans cannot multitask, that they only think they can. And that goes to prove it, because I was reeling and reading chat and I felt that bite, but I could not react until it was too late. See, this lure, the problem is it's floating. By the time it gets dived down, it's already at my feet. I need it dived down out there. I was about to say the sun's going down, but I mean, there's really not much sun, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Gene? You been fishing today, Luis, if you like fishing? Or this week? When's the last time you fished? anyone's in here, hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet, please. Please. Oh, I forgot I switched that filter back off. Alright, let's see. It's 10 minutes in, 10:53 in. I'm going to switch that filter back on in case the waves are horrible. I don't know. Alright, filter on. Oh, just had a bite. Little dinks. All them little cigar fish out there. I want to cast out that way, but I don't know if those people on the bridge got lines out. Come on, baby. Thunderstruck in the house. What's up? How you been? See, you been getting it in fishing. For a minute there, every time I tuned on YouTube, old Thunderstruck was fishing. What you been fishing for lately? Trout? I know it's that time of year a lot of places around the country. Oh, he said he can't stay. He's probably not even in here no more. Oh, there's a snaggy. Let's see if any of these waves will get rid of it. Come on, waves, break me free. Where's the big ones? There's a big one. That should get me unsnagged. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. What kind of trout you guys have in your neck of the woods? Other than the obvious. Well, actually, I assumed you got rainbows, but you might not. We got like 4 or 5 different kinds they stock around here. My favorite is them goldie, the golden rainbow trouts. They look like a palomino. I don't think I caught any of them last year though. Can't remember. Probably not if I can't remember. They say all dogs go to heaven, but I don't know. I wish they'd switch these locks up. They only got one lock flown. I wish they'd turn that one on right there. You know, I'm gonna cast over there because I don't even think them guys are fishing. I don't see any lines in the water. I think they're just talking, which that's alright. I just didn't want to cast over them. Just didn't want to cast over them. Oh, you got Goldens there? I thought it was just a special West Virginia thing. These waves keep pushing me back more and more. I just got water in my boot again. My waders, they got holes in them, or I would have brought them. Bad thing is, I have another pair of waders, and I don't know where they're at. Let's see if I can't get this camera pointed down a little bit more, because Well, I just about dropped it in the water. That's what I just about did. Let's see, was that loosening it? Or, no, that was tight. Yeah, I'm doing the wrong direction. Alright, that may be a little better. Better shutter? Yeah, that's a little better. All your trout are stocked. No such thing as a native trout in Arkansas. Huh, how about that? Learn something new every day. The key is to remember it. Learning's easy. Remembering's the hard part. Trying to rip this lure to get it down on bottom. Out there. Yeah, we're about to switch lures up. Gotta run. All right, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Catch you on the next one. Catch you later, alligator. Yeah, we'll give this one a few more throws and then we'll switch. Ho Frank Zane. Yeah, it sucked. You don't want to be here. It sucked. Sucky, sucky. Snagged up. At least we got some big waves coming through to get us free. Maybe not. Yep, we're free. The waves didn't help that time. You know, I think I'm going to cast out this way. So. Actually, why am I walking out? Trying to get my boots filled with water. Dang it. I just got my boots filled with water. You want a pro tip? Pro tip of the day? Don't walk backwards while you're standing in the water with all these rocks. I even tried walking backwards real slow and I still about fell. You what, your name's a book character? How old? A new book or an old book? What year is the book from about? Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. And I just got snagged up real good. We'll probably have to break. Oh, no, we got free. How about that? How about that? You know something I never caught out of here before? A sturgeon. Caught many fish from here, but never a sturgeon. I've never even seen anyone catch a sturgeon, actually, so I don't know. I mean, I know the High River has them, and that's a fact. Speedy said hi. Thanks, Speedy. Yep, fly fishing's a blast. Favorite childhood cartoon. Oh, why'd I type that? Now it's up in the middle of my screen. Shoot. Well, while it's asking if I had to pick a Favorite childhood cartoon? I guess it would be Ninja Turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtle Power. I even had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt on last night. They say all dogs go to heaven, but I don't know. I said I was going to change this lure about 20 throws ago. I mean it, I mean it. We're going to change it. And that's a fact. Oh. Can't sit down too long on this log. I'll get tired. I do that all the time. Have plans to go fishing. Then I sit down on the couch, and guess what? I don't get back up. I'm going to leave that right there because we did good on that last night. Should I switch just a different size? Yeah, let's start hard. I got one in here. I never use these lures because I've never had luck with them, but I just buy them because look at the price. 50 cents. SpongeBob's your favorite cartoon character? I was gonna say I can guess your age, but I guess that's not necessarily true. I guess a older, person could like SpongeBob. Meaning that generally people's favorite cartoons are from their generation, is all I'm trying to say. But no, I mean, I guess I like SpongeBob too. Come on, why don't you run? Old red ditching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red will have your troop when the morning comes. Red hair, blue ticks, all in the south. Love got me in here, and love got me out. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't tie that loop big enough. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. You can do it. Ouch, them suckers are sharp. That's one thing for sure. New hooks are sharp. Pow, let's go. This one's a little heavier, so I'll be able to get it casted out there a little further. I gotta check my drag actually. We might catch a monster and break off. Ah, yes, that's a little tight. Yeah, we'll loosen a smidge. That's still a little tight. What is going on? How tight is that? I guess I had it cranked down because I had the lure put away. Oh, now it's too loose. We'll get her. We'll get her. All right. Perfect. Perfecto. Mundo. Luis, what's up? How you doing today? Man, these rocks are like ice. For real, for real. Like the algae's like not, I don't want to say died off, but hasn't chilled out for the winter yet. It's still all lush and green and slippery from, summer. What state's everybody from? It says there's 10 people in here. Where are you 10 people from? I'm kind of like from two states because I'm standing in the middle of the river. There's West Virginia and there's Ohio. I'm from two. Dual citizenship. Maine? Oh, that's awesome. Maine's one of my favorite states other than my home, other than the tri-state area. But I haven't been to many. I've never been to like California or nothing. So, but as it stands, Maine is definitely the best. When I was in Maine, the most impressive thing was, at least where I was, there was no trash. Like driving down the roads, no trash, like none. I was like, there's not even a McDonald's bag or a cup. Insane. Another cool thing was in the wintertime, it was still a lot of green, like a lot of evergreens. Around here, everything's all brown in the winter. Man, them waves are kicking. My feet are wet. I actually got to see the leaves change twice one year because I went to Maine and the leaves were changing. And then I got back to Ohio and got to see the leaves changing again. It was pretty cool. We got some more people in here. Where's everyone from? We got Maine, we got Ohio, West Virginia. You know what else I had in Maine that was amazing and it's so simple? If anybody's hungry, this you might want to exit the chat if you're hungry. But yeah, it was so simple. Grilled blueberry muffins. You know, like just big old blue honking blueberry muffins. They cut them in half. They butter them, I guess. Or butter the skillet. Throw them suckers down in a skillet. Get them like brown and crispy. Oh, as they say, to die for. And it's so delicious and it's so simple. It's like who would have thought? Grilled blueberry muffins. Take something so simple and make it 10 times better. I didn't think it was possible to make blueberry muffins any better, but it is. I remember when I learned about that, I ate grilled blueberry muffins every day for like 2 months straight. This lure here is called the hard knock. It's got the little BBs in it that rattle. See if that gives us any better luck than the last one. The last one had no rattle. Foghorn leghorn. Dang, that wave got my boot too. You know what? I'm just gonna get on the dang land because it's too early to have wet feet. I'm trying to fish. I'll be out here freezing. I'm glad I come back. Look at that sucker. That would have dunked both my boots. I was like 10 seconds from being upset. We should get some fish because the sun went down. That's usually when them lights kick on up there. That's usually when the action starts. And people are burning. It's got a fire and they're burning trash or plastic. It's raining down on me. This lure keeps getting, the line keeps going around the hook. Nope, not all. The hook is caught on the square bill. Oh. That's a crappy lure design when it can get stuck. When the hook can flip around and get stuck on the bill. Like I don't even know how a company would make a hook like a lure like that, because they have to test them out, you'd think. And then when you cast it and the hook gets stuck on the square bill, you figure that'd be no bueno. I mean, all they'd have to do is put a one size smaller hook on it and problem solved. Like I said, that's why I never use these KVDs. I just buy them because they're 50 cents a piece. And when you lose them in the rocks, they don't. It doesn't hurt the pocketbook. It doesn't pain me as much. Or Fraggle Rock. Yeah, Yeah, blah blah blah. I can't talk. Foghorn Leghorn. That's a good one. I got all them. All the Looney Tunes, like the golden edition, the silver, the platinum. It's got all like the box sets with all the different discs. It's crazy though? They made so many cartoons. You have like six different editions, like six discs in each set. You think you'd have every Looney Tune ever made. The next thing you know, you see a Looney Tune you never seen before. There's a lot of Looney Tune cartoons that don't get out there that would be considered offensive nowadays. And they're funny too, real funny. But they just don't play them. I mean, they probably did at one point, but not in the past 20 years. Did the hook? Uh, I kind of don't even know why I put this little. Oh, is that a fish? That sure felt like a fish. I think I got a bite and then a snag and at the same time. I did realize my drag needs more tight. Got two largemouth. Oh, did you get them today? Two largemouth, seven smallies, three pickle. That's a good deal. Out of all them fish, I'd say yellow perch is my favorite. I like the way they look. They look like exotic, like something you'd get from like the Nile River or something. It almost sounds like a Christmas song. A partridge in a pear tree. Three French hens, two, and a partridge in a pear tree. Two largemouth, seven smallies, three pickle, two yellow perch, and a catfish in a pear tree. I need to start catching some fish. My back's hurting standing here not catching. Need to get some juices flowing, get some action Jackson. We're bouncing this lure off bottom. I don't understand. We should be getting fish. At least the little ones I was getting last night. The ones that you don't like catching. I wish I had my 9 foot rod so I could get out there further. My dog's mad. I had to keep him at home. I don't like bringing them down here on these rocks. There's so many hooks. If I had got him some of them little booties, them little rubber booties that they tie on dogs' feet, I'd bring them. He'd be mad though because he'd be wanting to get in the water and I wouldn't let him. So kind of glad I didn't. Well, not glad, but it worked out not bringing him because he's used to just running, doesn't even think twice. He treats water like land. He'll just run in it and don't even hesitate. But when it's getting winter time, you've got to stop him. stop them from doing that, or we'll have a popsicle pup, a pupsicle, a pupsicle. Oh, use live? Shoot, I gotta make sure I'm subscribed to you. I didn't get a notification. Oh, you know what I've been wanting to do too? Did you change your name, Luis? Did you change your YouTube name? Because I thought it used to just be like just your name with no numbers or nothing after it. Somewhere in West Virginia. Mm-hmm. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia. Oh, we got one. Oh, I got off. That's a bummer. See, I wasn't paying attention. Had one that got off. Let's see if we can't repeat that. Repeat? Oh, not when the lure's skipping across the water. That hook must have freaking come back on the bill. Watch us get a big old striper skirting that lure across the water like that. Like, well, bam! I had a striper last year. Well, no, it was year before, I think. Dang, I really got tangled. How did that happen? It was the biggest ever. I got a striper on my wall that I couldn't get to stay alive. I tried to revive this thing for hours. But anyways, it's a big one. I think it's like, I forget, actually, 40 something inches. But I got one year before last right out there. Would have made the one I got on my wall look like a baby. It was huge. We're skirting again. Yep, lure's skirting across the water. Come on. I'm about to put something better on. Like I said, these KVDs, I just buy them because they're 50 cents a piece at Rural King in the fall. But I forget what I was saying. What was I saying, y'all? Before I started talking about the lure. Y'all remember what I was saying? Before I started talking about the lure? Alright, at least it's not skirting on the surface. Oh, I was talking about that striper I lost. But anyways, monster of a striper. Makes the one on my wall look like a door. And oh, we got one. About time. But we're hooked up. Need to tighten my drag a bit. Can we land it? Y'all see it in case it gets off. We've got to get hands on it for it to count. Are we going to get hands on it? Fish on, y'all. Fish on. First fish. Yee. That's what I'm talking about. There it goes. Don't stick your finger in there. Tear you up. Caught like a dozen of them last night. No walleye, not a single walleye. I got a feeling it's going to be the same. But anyways, that big old striper I had out there, I hooked it, right? And the fight, well, first off, it pulled so much, stole the line so fast, smoke was pouring from the reel. I got a short, literal smoke coming out of my reel. And in the battle, it got wrapped up in the line. And eventually it gave up and it was on its side. And I'm winching this thing in, seriously, like winching it in. And I see it rolls on its side because it's tangled up in the line. Its pectoral fin is sticking out of the water like 6 inches. That might not sound like much, but you got to think a lot of that pectoral fin was still submerged in the water. There's like 6 inches of it sticking out of the water. And like I said, the fish was wrapped up. This fish does one little flip with its, well, one big flip with its big tail, and it's gone. It's free. I'm like, oh, I was so bummed, so broken. But what happened was, and the way I know how this happened is because I thought about it for about 2 weeks straight, all day. When it got wrapped up in the line, the jig had come out of the fish's mouth. So as I'm winching it in, dragging across the surface of the water, uh, the hook come out. And when it did its tail flip, it come unraveled, got untangled, and then it was free. Nothing could have been done. Because like I said, as I was winching this fish in, the jig was no longer in its mouth. It was no longer hooked. It was only tangled. And it rolled, it kicked, it rolled, it got free, gone. It was the worst. Because the fact the hook was already out of the fish's mouth, when it got untangled, it was just, there was no fight, no yank, no pull, no nothing. It was just gone, blink, like poof, like magic. Well, opposite of magic, because magic's cool. That was not cool. Yeah, we're trying to get some walleye. Now that last one was a sauger. I didn't even say what kind of fish it was. Yeah, it was a sauger. It's like a walleye. It's in the walleye perch family. And they can get big. Don't get me wrong. They're good fish, but they're just that's the most abundant fish in here is them little sauger. We want something about 4 times that size. At least we caught one. At least the skunk is out of the boat. Or in this case, off of the bank. I'm surprised there's not more people here. Usually this time of year, the bank is full, elbow to elbow, with guys and their waders fishing. There's only 2. I've been here times where there's 30, 40 people lined up elbow to elbow. The good thing about that is they don't, they're like the weekend warriors, You can come out here, do the weekday, and it's not busy. And they don't come out here when it's super cold. Just, uh, what's that word called? Not inclement weather, but like fair weather fishermen. Because if it was busy like that all year round, I don't know. I think I just seen a turtle right there. Sure looked like it. Country roads, take me home. My fingers keep falling asleep, like tingling. It was doing that last night. Almost like, I don't know, the way I hold this rod, I don't know. Thinking maybe it's cutting on a circulation in my arm or my elbow, but it's like, I know they say something about your left arm having a heart attack or something, but it's kind of always done that on and off. Holding it. Kind of like when you hold a pencil for a long time and you're writing a whole bunch, if anybody ever writes anymore, and your finger, your fingers get like numb, it gets hard to hold that pencil. That's kind of what it feels like. The best way to describe it. And for all you illiterate folk out there, I don't know what to tell you. Other than learn your ABCs. Oh, we're skirting. That was a perfect cast, and we're skirting across the surface. Dang it. Oh, now we're dug. Now we're down. Okay. It flipped. Whatever was wrong got fixed. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. My back's been hurting, my head's been aching. The water's drying up, there's a war in the making. People eating bugs 'cause they won't eat bacon. Dong, dong. Needles in the streets, folks hardly surviving. On the highways like the clouds. Poor keep hurting, rich keep thriving. Dong, dong it. There's a little town somewhere. The only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming. The only time traffic backs up. When old sweet Norfolk and Southern train is humming. With me and on it. Oh, we had a fish. Maybe they want it faster. Because I messed up on that cast and I was trying to reel real fast and they bit it when I was reeling real fast. Say that 3 times fast. Real fast. Real fast. Try it. 3 times fast. Real fast. You know something? Remember them gummy snacks, fruit snacks? I don't know what the brand or what kind, but they were like white. I'm wanting to say like white with a little blue. They might have been like sharks. They might have been red, but I know the main color is white, and they were really good. I forget what kind they are. I don't even know if they make them anymore, but they were basically white fruit snacks with I forget what colors they were, and I think they were sharks. But anyways, I seen some fruit snacks at Rural King, like Halloween kind, and they had the white ones in it, and I bought them thinking they were gonna taste like them ones I remember as a kid, and yeah, definitely not. They were nothing like them white kind. I've been trying to remember what kind they were. For some reason, I remember like Dunkaroos, like the Dunkaroo, the graham cracker with the icing. Like when I think of those white flavored fruit snacks, for some reason Dunkaroos come to mind. So I don't know if they were like on the shelf right next to them or the same company made them. I cannot remember. Definitely 90s kid, that's for sure. Man, the 90s, man, I know everybody says like, oh, the 60s were awesome, the 70s, the 80s was awesome. But like I really feel like, don't get me wrong, like I couldn't imagine living in the 80s with the music changing and rock coming out and all the style changing and the cars. Like, yeah, that would be awesome. But I don't know, maybe 80s was cooler than the 90s. Now I talk about it. But a lot of times I want to say 90s was just, awesome. But then when I start thinking about the 80s, I'm like, I don't know. But now, 90s was awesome. Like, this is how awesome it was. I remember I wanted a Super Nintendo, right? Like, years go by before I get one. I finally get one, and anyways, this story's not really about a Super Nintendo. It's more like a sticker. I was in kindergarten, and the army came, like like a classroom, like a field trip, but they come to you. Anyways, like the army, I don't know if it was army. I mean, I guess it would have been army recruiters, but they come and it was hand talking to us and letting us meet the dogs and the soldiers and handing out pencils and pens and rulers and stickers. And one of my stickers, it's a big American eagle and it says re-enlist in the United States Army. And I stuck that sticker on my Nintendo. It's a big sticker. It covers the whole top of the Nintendo up. But I didn't think nothing of it then. I was just a kid sticking a cool sticker with a screaming eagle and an American flag on my Nintendo. And but now I look back at that Nintendo, and I'm like, that's crazy. We was like 5 years old, and they were like recruiting. You know what I mean? Like giving us reenlistment stickers. Like, I mean, I'm guessing it was for our parents to see or brothers or well, it wasn't like literally trying to recruit us, but they were, uh, in the kindergarten promoting it. And like nowadays, you imagine that happening? Soldiers coming, giving kindergartners re-enlist stickers. I mean, nowadays it would be okay because things are changing, but like a few years ago, oh, they would have like torched the school or something. Like they would have lost their mind. But that to me, that's just so awesome. Hey, is that favorite childhood cartoon thing in the middle of your guys' screen? Because it's in the middle of my screen. Can someone let me know if that question is in the middle of your screen? Mr. K says, my bro, I better read it before I say it. He says him and his brother got their butts whipped for making police siren noises when they were in the car. You know, we'd get in trouble for. We'd have like a blue, like a light or a toy that flashed. And wasn't even necessarily blue or red. It was just a flashing light, and our parents would see that in the mirror, rear, that flashing, and they'd get so mad, especially my dad, because he always had a big jug with him. So he sees flashing lights, he's freaking out. And then he realized it was kids in the back seat messing around. Let's just say he was not happy. Hey, Shannon against fishing. How you doing? Fishing with the Fergs in here. I only caught one fish so far. We need to get serious. I'm just out here jawing around, jawing with y'all, and blindly casting and retrieving. Let's work this one. Let's work it, work it. See if we can't pull something out of our hat. It's getting dark, y'all. Hey, Shannon, is that question about the cartoon in the middle of the screen? Because on my end, it's right in the middle of my screen. I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't care as long as it's not in the middle of your guys' screen. It is in the middle. How do I get rid of it? I type answer, or I hit answer. Oh, what's it say? Drag here to end. Oh, okay, cool. Cool, cool. It's gone. Just had to play with it a little bit. Drag it to the bottom. Thank you. Oh, we got one. We got one. We got one. We got one. Are we going to hook up with it? I mean, are we going to land it, is what I mean. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. I'll let you go. Yeah, baby. Woo. Oh, it's off the hook. Self release. Did y'all see it? It was here and it was gone. I didn't get hands on that one, so it don't count. It don't count, y'all. Oh, we're snagged up on something. I think I might have somebody's line. Nah, I don't think I got anyone's line because that dude's up on the bridge isn't going crazy. Whenever I think I snag someone's line, I always look over at him and look at the reaction. That's the best way to tell if you're snagged on someone else's line. Am I out of line? What is going on? I gotta get my light. I gotta get my headlight. Gotta get my headlight on my head because I can't tell. I got a tangle or something. Ooh, I just about dropped my ham sandwich in the water. You ever drop your ham sandwich in the water? Oh yeah, we're tangled. I don't even know how that happened. Don't even know how that happened. And my lure's out there still. How did that happen, y'all? Like, the streets, hardly surviving. On sidewalks next to highways, full of cars self-driving. The poor keep hurting, the rich keep thriving. Don't it? Bear with me with this knot. Oh, it ain't even a knot. It just needed pulled on. Sometimes you just got to yank on it, you know? There is a knot in here somewhere. There is a knot somewhere. There's a little town somewhere. The only thing you hear at night is that old mill humming. The only time traffic backs up when that sweet Norfolk and Southern train's coming with me and my dog on it. Me and dog on it. All right, come on, fishies. Let's catch you. Let's see if we can't catch some fishies. Let's see if we can't catch some fish. I'm gonna turn that light out because actually I think I got a light on my camera. Let me see. Uh, isn't there like a light or something? Yeah, there we go. Bam. Bow chicka wow wow. Fish on, fish off. Wax on, wax off. I wish I had my bright flashlight with me because I'd shine it out there and see how many fish are out there. Them walleye and sauger eyes, they glow like freaking battery operated eyeballs. When you put light on them, their eyeballs like literally light up. You can look and see all the little beady eyeballs out there. I mean, to an extent, and shallow. Only time traffic backs up when that old Norfolk and Southern trains are coming. If anyone hasn't hit the thumbs up yet, please do. 15. Let's see if we can get to 20. 20 thumbs up. I ain't had 20 thumbs up in a while. I haven't been going live like pretty much about this time last year is when I quit going live like regularly, routinely. Oh, somebody's hitting that party hat. Is that a party hat or is that a noisemaker? You know, the thing you blow in, it's like, ah. Oh, we got one. We got one, y'all. We gonna land it? Yeah, baby, we got it. That one's got a little bit more weight to it. Oh, yeah, that one had a little bit more heft when I was lifting it out of the water. Oh, why'd you do that? I bet you people are laughing at me. Oh man, his spines. He does not want to put them spines down. See their eyes, what I mean? How they light up? Look at them puppies. Look like they're battery operated. People crying about burning coal, but not the poor souls who's digging. Dude, he got all three hooks in him. Good grace. We're probably gonna have to get the pliers because I'm not trying to get bit. They're not buried, but he's got all three up. We got one out. Let's see if we can't get a nutter butter. Oh, we got two out. Can we get the last one without needing pliers? People crying about burning coal, but not the poor souls who's digging it. Yep, there we go. Let's let him go. Well, I guess let's walk out there. It's a little shallow here. But there he is. High River Sauger. We want walleye. Oh, he let himself go. Self-release. That's number 2. And that's better than 0. I'd rather be a hero than a zero. I'm thirsty. All this water is making me thirsty. Oh, we had another bite. The fish are coming out to play. The fishies are coming out to play. Fishies are coming out to play. Fishy, fishy, fishy. People crying about burning coal, but not the poor souls who's digging it. You never caught a sauger for real? All that fishing you do at the dams, I thought you would have caught plenty of them. I just assumed Tennessee River would be chock full of them. I've read that it's the most abundant fish in the Ohio River, sauger. Don't know if that's true, but I read it. What's weird is if you don't specifically fish for walleye and sauger, you'll never catch one. I fished this spot for 20 years as a kid, never caught a walleye until I actually attempted and targeted them. Then I caught them. It just amazed me that that fish, we got one. There we go. It just amazed me that that fish just never accidentally bit one of my catfish chicken livers or worms, you know what I mean? I hope these other people that was here before me is catching fish. I always feel bad like to show up to a spot and someone's been there giving it their all and then a dude shows up and starts catching them. I know the feeling. I've been on the I've been on the other end of that plenty of times, you know. It's just how it goes sometimes. There's been times where I've been standing next to a person and they were catching them. Like I went to the same spot with the dude, we drove in the same car, using the same lure, standing side by side, and he caught 30 and I caught 0. And it's like, now that's debilitating. I got to get my pliers for that one. That's a debilitating feeling, standing side by somebody and they're catching them and you're using the same exact everything. It's getting nippy out here, y'all. I was gonna bring my coat, and I didn't, and now I wish I did. They say all dogs go to heaven, but I don't know. Ooh, he about got me, man. Look at them fins. Good grace. He about got me good. They say all dogs go to heaven, but I don't know. There he is. Just need him a little bit bigger, you know. A little bit bigger, and we have a fish dinner. I shouldn't be taking any. Oh, I about fell. I shouldn't be taking any. Shouldn't be taking any fish home because I got hamburger leftovers I need to eat, some chicken and shells like Alfredo stuff I need to eat, leftover Chinese food I need to eat, and I don't remember if I said hamburger and steak. See, I bought this meat that was I always do that. Buy that meat that's on sale and marked down. Buy that stuff that's on sale and marked down, and then you have to freeze it or cook it. If I cook it, or if I freeze it, I know that it'll end up in the bottom of the freezer and be in there for a decade. So I always try to cook it and then put it in the fridge. Look at all this debris. That's crazy. That's a lot. Whew. Oh. Gotta take a break. Gotta take a break. Oh, I'll be right back in 30 seconds. I gotta mute this and figure out how to kill the Yeah, I hit that record button, like this capture, like where it records. I thought it used to record 5 minutes. I just hit that button and it said a 49 second short was uploaded to my channel. I'm getting off the beaten path. But what's up with that? Can anyone explain? 49 second short? I thought when you hit that button, it recorded 5 minute intervals, like 5 minutes previous of hitting the button. Now it said it was 49 seconds. Can you, like, at least 1 minute of content is needed to create a short? I guess they changed it. That kind of sucks. That's weird, all that debris. Usually it gets washed out. All I know is that fire's looking nice and warm. I guess I should have introduced myself before it got dark, because nobody likes a stranger walking up to your fire in the dark. You don't know who the heck they are. But yeah, I should have said howdy instead of being myself and ignoring them when I got here. They say, oh, don't. All right, let's catch a couple more, y'all. Let's see. I don't know. I said I don't need to keep any, but I kind of would like to have some fish. Fish, fish. Rob Wilson, how you doing? I didn't even see you come in. How's Rod doing today? Good? Good weekend? People ask me how I'm doing, and I always say, ask me at the end of the day. Ask me at the end of the day, and I will let you know. If you're still in here, Shannon, then I bet you they don't have sauger in your waters, because you fish at the dam a bunch, I see. And if you've not seen one, other people around you, I'm sure, would have caught them if they were around. Because, like, when I'm here fishing and people catch a fish, you can usually bet that it's going to be a sauger. Yeah, I'm glad to see me out too, you know. I was actually going to take the boat out tonight, but I don't know. I've been having trouble getting motivated lately. I don't know what the deal is. I'd say it's old age, but it's really no excuse, because one of the main buddies I fish with, he's twice my age, and we stay out till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Most nights when we're fishing. So if he's twice my age and can do it, then really age ain't no excuse, at least for me. I'm still a young whippersnapper, you know, in some people's eyes. And that's for sure. Especially like, say, my grandpa. He'd say I'm wet behind the ears still. He's 96 years old. You want an interesting day? Spend the day with a 96-year-old full-blooded Italian. Let's just say you will not be bored. Hey, Cindy. Woo! That was a weak woo, I know. I got people on both sides of me. I think there's even like a kid trying to sleep. I seen a little kid in that chair by the campfire. I think they're trying to sleep. Maybe. I don't know. Or they're just sitting there. But let's see if we can't get another. Let's quit John. Get serious. All right, this is a serious reel. Let's see if it makes a difference. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Doo doo doo. He was a good friend of mine. Doo doo doo. I never understood a single word he said, but helped him drink his wine. Joy to the world, all the boys and girls. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me. Fishing serious didn't help. We didn't get a bite, and I was trying. I was giving it 100%. Now the lure's skirting across the water. You know, I've been saying it since I got here. I don't know why I don't take this junky lure off. I know why I don't take this junky lure off because I don't want to lose a good lure that I'll be bummed about. What's that say on there? Junk, Junk. Oh, hard knock. I thought I said junk. Speaking of snags, I'm surprised I haven't gotten snagged yet, you know? You know. All right, that was a good cast. Let's see if we can't turn it into. The junky lure skirting across the surface. It's not diving down. Must be tangled or that hook went back on the bill. Let's see what's the culprit. Did the hook go back on the bill or did the line get tangled in the hook? Line tangle. Oh, we got a double whammy here. Look, the hook is stuck on the bill and it's wrapped around the line. Wrapped good too. How's that even? Oh, I know how that happened. Me yanking it like a goofball, like a stubborn hog, uh, skirting it across the water super fast, retrieving it. That's how it got all tangled like that. All right, that was a good cast too. Let's hope it's All right, it's diving. We got action. Action Jackson. Actually, it's not diving. What's going on? I got like grass or something on it. Rob Wilson saying hi, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. You guys fishing tonight? How late did y'all stay out last night with Crappie Guy and his guest? I thought I had a bite. It was hitting the rock, hit a rock. We hit an out of place rock. Hit that thumbs up yet if you haven't. Would you, could you, if you would you? What's the name of that song? I ain't heard that in a long time, that country song. It's like, if you would you, could you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Who sings that? I ain't heard that one in a while. I think it goes, if you would you, could you be my baby tonight? Hey, we got a fish, y'all. No, we don't. Do we got a fish? We had one. We had one. 1:30. I went to bed early last night. I mean, early for a weekend. I think, oh, had a bite. I think I was in bed at like before 1. There was no one here last night. I couldn't believe it. When I pulled into the parking lot and there wasn't a soul here, I was bummed out because that usually means people already been here and left and the fish weren't biting and everybody left. But I never let that deter me. But it's not a welcome sight to pull in and see nobody here. I should have changed this lure like 2 hours ago. How long we been live? 77 minutes. There's gar fishermen down there. See them? The lights. Them people, them gar fishermen. Oh, don't get me started. At least the ones around here, they have zero mutual respect. I got a ham sandwich in my pocket, but I'm kind of wanting some hot, something warm and hot. Hey, them people are moving. I'm gonna take their spot. And the lure. The only thing is, it's way darker over there. It's like pitch black. It's like pitch black, man. If you would you, could you, would you be my baby tonight? If you would you. Oh, this lure, I tell you. It's wrapped up again. It's plain and simple. This thing just is no good. It's no good. It might be better if you're using fluoro or mono, but with this braid, it's no bueno. No bueno. I wish I had a straw, like a little coffee straw to put on there, that would solve the problem. Partially. It still wouldn't stop the hook from rolling back on the square bill. You know what I mean, Gene? Dude, all right, it's diving. Let's see if we can turn that diving lure into a catch. It says we got one person in here. Woo! One person. Yee-haw! Kono Wingo? I don't know what that means, though. Anybody know what that means? Anybody? I'm surprised the wind is blown out. I see the smoke from that fire traveling that way. I think like 99% of the time the wind's coming at you. And I know this because I'm always fighting it, trying to get my lure to cast, and the wind catches it and it just puts it up in the air and throws it back at me. Okay. Nope, I should have moved to that spot. Somebody already come down and got it. Look. He who hesitates. He. Ha. Oh, we had a bite. We had a bite. We had a bite. I just want one good walleye. That's all. That's all. That's all, Mother Nature. Is that asking too much? Just one? I mean, I don't think that's asking too much. Just one. One good wally. I'd even be happy with like a 16 or 17-inch sauger. Oh, we had one. It got off. It got off, man. Man, these walleye, let me tell you, last year, I didn't do much fishing last year, but the fishing I did do, I could not catch a walleye if somebody would have paid me $1 million. Man, that sure felt like a fish, but that's a snag. Oh, my back's hurting. I need to catch a fish. Just standing here. We're snagged up. I'm kind of happy. I've been wanting to change that lure for a long time. And this is what I've been waiting for. Oh, we're free. Free at last! Free at last! We are free. Free bird. Free, free, free. Hey, we got 20 thumbs up. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's funny how things change. I remember I wouldn't be happy before unless I had like 100 thumbs up. Now I'm excited over 20. I guess you got to regain your footing somewhere, huh? Bobbers in the pond going up, down, up, down, up, down. It's Friday after 5. I'm gonna wet my mind. That dude got the fire going again. It's Friday after 5. Gonna wet my mind. Bobbers in the pond going up, down, up, down. I ain't heard that song in a long time. I don't even remember the words. Did we just break off? Nope. Just skirting. Skirt, 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 skirt. Skirting across the surface. Ouch. What'd you do that for? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, that was a good cast. Let's see if we can't make something out of that. I'm surprised there's not more people here for Saturday night. I think we caught like 3. Oh, here's another one. There we go. Fish on. Fish on like Donkey Kong. But I was saying, I think we caught like 3. And then that one that got off the hook that I didn't get hands on. The boat flip. Boat flip. We boat flipped it. Low power mode, it says. Low power mode, my phone says. Man, I wish this one was a little bit bigger. It says there's 0 people in here. Hee haw, we're rolling now, y'all. 0 people. Woo! Come on, fishy. Open up, open up. Say Um, um, don't bite me with them little teeth. There we go, baby. Thank you. See, that was painful. Quick and painful. Or quick and painless, I mean. Let him go. Want one a little bigger than that. I want your mama. And I mean it in the nicest way. I want your mama. I don't think those words could be spoke politely, no matter how you say it. Hey, we got another one. Or we got somebody's line. What is that? Oh, that's just some grass. Grass. Who's in here watching? Nobody? Nobody? Who's in here watching? Who's in here watching? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Hey, we had a bite, y'all. That's promising. If I keep my hands dry, it's not too bad out here. But every time my hands get wet, it gets a nippy. Need to take me a nip. Keep me warm. Not really. You know, I never understood why them rescue dogs in the Swiss mountains have them that canister on its neck with the alcohol. I think it's like what is it? It's not bourbon. I forget what them dogs carry in that flask on their neck. Uh, anyone in chat know? I know the answer. What kind of liquor them dogs carry? Them rescue mountain dogs. But I never understood why, because alcohol is actually gonna make you colder. I mean, you may feel better for the moment, but it's gonna make you colder. We're gonna get one this time. I can feel it. Not if we get snagged. We snagged up some grass. All right, grass free. Let her rip. Let her rip, potato chip. All right, we're diving. Give it a couple jerks. Get it on bottom. Bounce it off them rocks. Bippity bop bop boop. Let a little fishy come around and sniff sniff sniff. And bam, fish on. Dang, them things are fast. You know, I bet you I'd catch more fish if I just focused on the area right in front of me and didn't try to cast it way out there. Because by the time my lure starts diving, it's already like basically at my feet. So now if I was like striper fishing or something, then casting out there above the surface would be good. But there's really no sense in casting way out there because it's not diving down quick enough because this is a floating lure. Now, if I had a sinking lure where I could cast it and, count 5 or 10 seconds, then we'd be on the money spot. Yeah, that's one reason I love walleye fishing is you just never know when that 25, 30-inch walleye is going to come. The itsy bitsy spider climbed down the water spout. Down came the rain, washed the spider out. All right, we're casted. Let's see if this lure dives. Yep, it's diving. So we might actually be able to catch something. All I know is there's not enough action to keep me here. Not enough action. Dang, it's only 7:30. I almost want to go home, eat dinner, and come back. Go home, eat dinner, and come back. Oh, I thought that wave was going to go in my boot. Had to run to the store. You didn't miss much. Chat's been dead. Or I think my live fell out of the stream because there's like zero people. I think I just casted over that dude. I hope I didn't. Luis is back. Guess who's back? Back again. Dude, oh, we're getting water in the boot. That was a sucky one. Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Do 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 do. About to go sit on this log by this fire and eat my sandwich and chomp in y'all's ear for a bit. That's all right, Luis. I don't know if I'm gonna be live for much longer. I might go home and eat some dinner and come back later, maybe. And you really can't see. I don't have no lights or nothing. I didn't really plan. I didn't plan well to go live. I just decided to go live while we had some daylight. And now it is dark. And I just want to catch the fish, take home. But if this lure, oh, there's these waves, I tell you. That one got me too. But if this lure doesn't quit getting tangled, I'm not going to be able to catch anything. Look at that one. That's the worst tangle yet. Couldn't. Oh, wave. Yeah, that was a close one. I can't believe it's gonna be Christmas again. I got Christmas stuff I didn't put away yet. Like, I mean, it's packed up, but I didn't like put it away fully. Like at the top of my basement steps, there's like a bunch of stuff that needs to go down into the basement, and it's just been sitting at the top of the steps, and it's Christmas stuff. Like, it's gonna be time to get that stuff back out before I even get it fully put away. All right, we got the low power message, 10%. 10% battery. Can we get a walleye with that 10%? The visibility surprisingly is pretty good. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't look too good on my phone. Yeah, gonna be singing Christmas songs here soon. Christmas jingles. Old Saint Nick. I wonder if Saint Nick did any fishing in his day. Probably ice fishing if so. This rod, it's supposed to be a real sensitive blank. It's almost too sensitive because it makes you think you're getting a bite like constant. Now, if you got like a mud bottom or soft bottom or clay, then it's not bad. But if you're fishing a rocky bottom like this, like every 5 seconds, it feels like a bite. Might be singing Christmas? What do you mean? Like a performance? Or are you talking bacon pies for Thanksgiving? They say all dogs go to heaven, but I don't know. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. You know something I was wanting to try? Get up on that pier and do some drop shotting with a jig, like a curly tail, like a twister tail, Mr. Twister or something. Because a lot of fish I catch are on, like, right under that pier right there. Like, I'll cast all the way out here and I don't get a bite until they're, like, basically under my feet, under the pier. Oh, we had one. I was talking. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Let's see if we can't get that puppy. Oh, singing with the family. Well, I didn't know. I thought you maybe meant. I got a buddy. He does. Well, he's actually like a band teacher, like school teacher, band teacher, but he also sings. Does these like big, extravagant Christmas performances. like up on stage with a crowd and a band, and he's just singing his heart out. I meant to go to it last year, and the cool thing is, it's at this old like Victorian style theater. So like you go in there and you like it's like you go back in time, you know. You go. Yeah, we should switch lures, you know. Well, actually, my phone's about to die, so I guess we're not gonna switch lures. I do have a charging bank, but like I said, I'm hungry. Look at this. Why would they make a lure that could is capable of doing that? It's insane. And I don't use these things enough to put a smaller hook on it, you know. Even a smaller snap ring will fix that problem. Smaller hook, smaller snap ring. Look, there's fish right there swimming. I can see their eyes. Y'all probably can't see it. I'll zoom in on the next one. Well, you might be able to see that one. Well, probably can't see. Yeah, too much reflection on the water. I just about, I just about fell. Oh, it was tangled. What is that? A snail? A clam or something? How did that even get on there? Look at that. It's like a shell. There we go. Yeah, you take the front treble hook off. That works. I do that a lot with rattle traps. Half the rattle traps I own have no front hook, especially if it's like a Bill Lewis or like a name brand rattle trap. I don't want to lose it, so I take that front hook off. Now, if it's like an Ozark Trail or something, then I don't even care. I'll leave the front hook on. But if it's a rattle trap like an original one from back in the day, that front hook is coming off. Mother Nature is not coming off any walleye. I'm starting to forget what they look like. You know, I never used the whopper plopper. I know they're popular, real popular multi-species bait, but I've never used the whopper plopper. I see a lot of companies now making like imitation whopper ploppers, like knockoff ones, you know. They say, "Oh, don't go to heaven," but I don't. It's been a while since we caught one. Kind of little too long. I think because I got my mind on this ham sandwich in my pocket. I don't know, guys and gals. It's not looking good. Oh, what's my phone on? 4%. See if we can land one before this 4% battery goes. Now I'm wishing I would have kept that one that I caught because it wasn't too bad. It would have been enough for a sandwich. I got some frozen cod in the freezer at home, but you know, it just ain't the same. Just ain't the same. Fish that's been frozen for months and months and months versus fresh fish. You can't beat fresh fish. Fish, fish. My grandma, she used to say fish the weirdest way. It was more like a fish instead of a fish. Fish, fish. I'd give anything to hear her say fish one more time. That or oil. The way she said oil was funny. It sounded more like Earl, like a person's name, than oil. She'd be like, I need some Earl. I'm like, and what's weird is no one else said like stuff like that, like fish or oil. Everyone else said it normal. So I don't even know like where she got it from or why she said things like different. She'd be like, go down to the fish market, fish market. Go down to the fish market. I'd go, but my car's low on Earl. See, I can't even say it. I can't even say it the way she said it. Earl. I need some Earl for my car. Pike, pickerel, and bass slam the flopper. I figured bass do, because isn't that what it originally was made for? Bass fishing? Maybe that's what I need, a whopper plopper. Oh, my battery, my light just shut off. That means my phone's about to shut off. If we get a fish, we'll turn the light back on. How about that? Oh, I seen a fish. It was chasing my lure. I pulled it out of the water too soon. You know, this lure floats too fast. Like, as soon as you stop reeling, that thing's on the surface floating. Like, next time I use these, I'm definitely gonna bring some tiny little split shots. I got some with me, but I think they're too big. Anybody not hit that thumbs up yet? Hit that thumbs up. We got 21. Maybe we can get 25 before my battery dies. Maybe we can catch a fish and get 25 before my battery dies. Not if our lure is tangled and skirting across the surface. They say all roads go to heaven. I say I'm coming back out after I eat dinner, but at the same time, I kind of just want to sit on the couch and watch old TV shows. I've been watching a lot of Tales of Wells Fargo, The Virginian, and Andy Griffith Show. Mainly because when you watch one of them shows, like on Amazon Fire Stick, well, the next time you go to watch something, it's already there and like ready. Just hit the button. So, like, in other words, I just keep watching the same thing. Smash the like and the subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, definitely hit that subscribe because we are going to be doing more fishing, more live streams. Well, I don't even know about more live streams, but more videos. I've been wanting to do videos. I need to get a camera, or I need to delete some stuff off my phone, because I don't have no memory. I can't take no video. Can't take no video. Okie dokie, I'm reloaded. Come on, fishies. We're down to 3% battery. Ooh, I thought that was a fish. It was a snag. We caught some fish tonight, but it was a tough go, honestly. Tough go. I didn't even plan on walleye fishing this week, and I was gonna go catfishing. That was the plan, go catfishing.